What's up? What's up? I don't know why I'm struggling with my phone right now. Trying to do something different. I listen. I be listening, you know. Hi guys. Okay, so if y'all don't know, this is my first live. I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so bear with me. Um, for those who don't know me, my name is Tierra. This is Tea Crochet and Crafts, and we are doing a little bit of crochet and chat for lunchtime because I like to crochet on my lunch break. Period. So, I'm kind of in a debacle right now because I got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm working on, and for different reasons, and I don't really know what I want to work on. Okay. Um, so I need a little bit of help. Right now, I got a stocking that I'm working on for Madison. If y'all don't know Madison, that's my baby girl. I'm working on a Christmas stocking for her. I'm also working on a sweater for my mother-in-law, so I got to make mad squares, okay? And then I'm working on a sweater for me because I love me. And all of these things need to be done before Christmas. So, I don't know which one I want to work on. And yeah, I guess something that doesn't really need me to focus. So, squares it is. I don't really know how many of these I need to make. So I have this idea to make her a purse and a sweater for Christmas. It's my husband's mom. So, hey babe, shout out to my babe. Um so I got a lot of squares to make. I've never made this type of sweater before, nor have I made this type of purse before. So I'm just gonna make squares until I feel like I got enough. Cause where's the fault in that? So, um, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get started with some squares. I don't know what you guys got going on, but I hope you're having a great day. I would love to know, are y'all at work? Are y'all eating lunch? Is it lunchtime for you? Is it a little too early for lunchtime? Do you not take a lunch break? Y'all don't like to eat? Because that could be two more things could be true, you know? Um, so first I'm gonna show because for my people who like to crochet or don't know anything about crochet, I'm gonna show what I'm using. My all-time favorite brand right now is Wool Ease. This is super soft. It is super luxury and cozy. So I use it for everything. My hats, my scarves, my sweaters, my Christmas stockings, my Santa hats, whole bunch of stuff that I use these for on my website. But I'm using these four colors for her sweater. Okay. Real fallish. So they're working up pretty good. I got four different kinds of squares. I have this one. None of my ends are weaved in, so don't judge. Okay. I'm not weaving them in until I figure out if I need to weave them in or not. Because if the ends are hidden, who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? What's that mean when they was like, who's gonna know? Um, not what is work and you gotta eat. Well, I mean, we gotta eat. How did I get started crochet? Here's the thing. Okay. Um, my sister. Shout out to my sister if she's watching this or if she's on or watching the replay. She taught me a stitch when I was probably about 10 and I made my first blanket. I'm sorry, the first thing I made was a scarf. I made my first scarf and I loved it. It was like, "Oh my gosh, I can make this. I can use yarn to make something that I can use on a regular," and it was cute to me. It might have looked a mess back then because I was early. It was early. My quality wasn't as good back then, but I thought it was cool, and I kept going. I never stopped. To this day, my sister does not crochet anymore, but I can't quit. I'm too deep now. I'm too far in, and I can't stop crocheting because crochet is my life. Period. Thanks for that question. Thanks for that question. So back to my squares. So the first one is this colorway. Okay, so it's got the cream on the outside. The second one has green on the outside. The third one has gold on the outside. And the last one has brown on the outside. So I'm just going to keep making a whole bunch of these until I feel like I got enough. I'm going to make this I'm going to make the what am I trying to say? I'm going to make the purse first because I feel like that's easier. Hopefully it don't take that many squares. But I don't know. Never done it before. From the way it looks, it might take a total of like 18 to 20 squares or so. But that sweater, that's a whole nother beast that um is probably not going to be done before Christmas. I already told her that, and she needs to be prepared for that because that one is going to take me a while. But it's going to be so pretty. Does anybody on here crochet, or do I have any crocheters in the house? And what y'all eating? I'm hungry. I need suggestion for lunch. I kind of want some nachos. I made tacos last night because Taco Tuesday, right? We have Taco Tuesday in my house every first Tuesday of the month. And I think I'm gonna make me some nachos for lunch because that sounds good. Sorry, babe, you can't be here for lunch. But yeah. So my mentor once told me that if you're nervous about what to say, instead of thinking about what to say, you should just say what you're thinking, right? So I'm gonna be honest with y'all because honesty is always the best way to go. I don't know what to say. That was my big thing about going live because I'm like, who do I talk to? What do I say? What am I supposed to talk about? You know, my husband is a special person in my life. but but to say that you cuddle with a hook and crocheter is crazy. You, sir, are diabolical, but I love you with everything in my spirit. Um, but yeah, like I'm like, what am I supposed to say? What I'm just supposed to sit on here and crochet and people are supposed to like that? People are supposed to be cool with that? And Davon's like, yeah, just get on there and crochet and talk. So here I am, not the internet. A lot of people definitely be on the internet. Sir. Bazel, I'm not finna put my man out there. You should know me better than that. No embarrassing moments to be told. He's an innocent bystander. I'm the crazy one, to be honest. But you didn't hear that from me. My 7-year-old thinks that I'm insane. But um I don't know. I was a little nervous. Now that I'm sitting here and crocheting and talking, I'm still a little jittery. I got a little nerves going on, but it's cool. And with the help of my amazing husband and the wonderful team of people that he has developed relationships over time, and now they kind of don't have a choice but to be stuck to my life too, because you choose him, you choose me. But I'm going to do this more often. The plan, the goal in my life right now is to be a full-time entrepreneur, and that starts with putting myself out there more. So here I am, and I'll be doing lunchtime lives 3 times a week once I quit my job. So we need to work towards that. Um, I was also told to give you to just be calm and be consistent. So y'all hold me to that. Tell me what y'all like, what y'all don't like. You keep telling me that. You keep telling me that. I'm here. I want to do it. That's what I want to do. It's what I love to do. Honestly, I just got to do it. And my husband is giving me the green light to um be a full-time entrepreneur. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to trust that it'll all work out because I hate ads. Sorry. Yeah, I'm also trying to like listen to some I'm into lofi now. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Um but like the music that you play in the background while you working and stuff like that. I don't be down with like just playing quiet. And right now I'm washing clothes, so I don't really want to hear the dryer going either. I'm gonna face this down just a little bit so y'all can see what I'm crocheting. Okay. Yes, Bazel. I told you you need text Davon. I got whatever you need. These this yarn right here is like it gives like high quality hats and scarves. Like when you go to the store and you buy a hat, this is the stuff. This is the like it's really soft, but it's also very durable. So yes. And you honestly though, like you can choose whatever kind of yarn you want. I'll make it how you want it, how whatever size you want it, and whatever yarn you want. Let me show you. I'm currently making I'm currently making a very soft blanket. This one is made out of blanket yarn. That's actually what it's called. But it is like what you feel when you put on a robe, like one of those luxury robes that you get at the real fancy hotel. That's what this feels like. And it's very thick. I don't see any of the skeins that I'm using for it right now, but obviously it's my favorite color because I need a blanket for myself. But this is a very soft blanket. It can be made any size that you like for any reason that you like and any colors that you like. You just need to let me know. And I'll be sure to ship it right to you because that's what I do. Um, my goal again is to be a full-time entrepreneur. For those who don't know me, again, my name is Tierra, but with my amazing husband, we have a 4-year-old. Jesus, I don't have a 4-year-old. We have a 7-year-old. She just turned 7, and um, I'm a different kind of person. Okay, I'm the conspiracy theorist of the house. I'm the one who don't want to send my kids to school. I'd rather them be home with me learning life skills. And yeah, I can't do that because I have to work, because we have to pay bills. And I don't like that for me, to be honest. I'd rather be able to make my money at home with the talent that I have, because I have lots of it. I do lots of things. I'm very talented, and that's not to toot my own horn, but I crochet, I do hair, um I dibble and dabble in sewing. Apparently, I'm very good at um I'm sorry, I heard a weird noise. I know it ain't nobody here with me though. Um, but I have a lot of skills that I know that could be making me some money instead of going and working for somebody else and building up somebody else's life while I'm at home in the evenings crashing out on my kids because I'm tired of work from working all day. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. So I took off this week from work to try what it to do a trial run of what it looks like to be an entrepreneur full time, and I have been loving it. And Maddie this morning told me that she loves it because I'm such a happier mom. Thanks, babe. My hype man. I got the best hype man in the world. The best hype man in the world. And you're supposed to be at work doing homework, sir. I'm trying to bring him home, Bazel. If I can get him to come home and be my production manager, we would kill the game. Absolutely kill it. One more color. The only thing I don't like making squares like these is so many ends. So many loose ends that I need to weave in at some point. But and it's so tedious. But like I said, depending on how I put the purse together, I might not have to weave in these ends. I might can just hide them behind, because I'm going to put a lining inside the purse. So the lining may cover up all of these little strays, and then I won't have to sew them in. But for that sweater, oh my God. Whew, I'm gonna have to sew in all of them things. Mm, that's gonna be a task. Again, it won't be done before Christmas. I hope she knows that. To all my replay #replay gang, hey y'all. Hey, #replay gang, because I know it's gonna be a lot of y'all, and we like people who watch replays too. Okay, period. Really. Yo, that was the longest dryer I'm finished dryer noise I've ever heard in my life. Cause why would the dryer make that much noise right now? Like right now though, I'm washing clothes and the dryer is disrespectful, clearly. And it's gonna do it again. Just a warning, guys. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but real disrespectful. So, also, while I'm building up my YouTube, I'm working on building up my subscribers, obviously, because I want to get monetized. But until then, I will drop my Cash App into the description so that you guys can support the cause. And of course, you're always free to go to my website. It is finally up. Website is up. That dryer need to hurry up. Okay. But my website is finally up. It is fully functional. I am still making stuff and adding stuff so that everybody can see pictures. I'm building up a nice bit of inventory of my things so that I can have a photo shoot. Um, so always feel free to go on my website, order a few things. Um, share me to other people. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all of my social medias. I am on TikTok, Instagram, almost said Instacart, Instagram, Facebook, and of course here on YouTube. I really, um, when I first decided that I wanted to start a YouTube channel, I was nervous. Bro, this dryer is not unnecessary. Unnecessary dryer. Seriously. Um, that looks like hard work. That looks like hard work because your hands moving in a different languages and watching and still can't understand. Listen, honestly, it is muscle memory for me now, to be honest. Um, I've been crocheting since I was 10 years old, and I don't mind telling my age. Unlike some other people, sometimes I don't really understand why. It's kind of weird to me, to be honest. I don't care how old I am. I am as old as I feel, and I feel great. But I think I'm 37. I think. Babe, confirm that, please. 37, 38. I don't know how old I am, but I've been crocheting since I was 10. And it's muscle memory. I don't think, you know how people say this dryer is raking under my skin, y'all, like for real. But you know how people say it's just like riding a bike. Once you get back on, you'll never forget. I am 21. Love you, babe. You're the best. My hands, that thing looking like I'm cussing in sign language. Listen, they just be moving. I just be getting her done. I am 21. Good job, babe. Best husband I ever had. But I've been crocheting since 10, so I could do this with my eyes closed, literally, probably in my sleep, I'm sure. I think the dryer is done, so it should not make any more noise, guys. Sorry if y'all heard that. My before I get a chance to put my Cash App in the chat, it is $TierraJohn. Tierra John. A lot of people don't know that my name is spelled that way, but it's Tierra because my mother was fancy, I guess. It means earth in Spanish. Mm, okay. It's such a nice day outside. Where are you? Well, I know where most of you are, but South Carolina is so nice today. Outside, it appears to be nice. It could be a facade. I could go outside and freeze, but it's so sunny. It looks pretty out there. Might make you sick once you go out there because yesterday it was 40 degrees. It was 37 degrees last night. Yes, happy birthday! I wish I knew how. Wait till I get fancy with this thing. I'm gonna be uh putting all kinds of fancy stuff in the background. Y'all wait on me. This is live number 1, episode 1 of the foolishness. Yup, for sure. Definitely. I'm gonna go outside and I'm going to freeze and I'll be like, oh dang, I need a jacket. But right now, it looks so pretty. So pretty out there. It's so pretty. So y'all got to tell me because this is my first live. I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying. Am I supposed to be asking y'all questions? Okay, Texas. It's cloudy. It was cloudy here earlier. I'm hoping that I'm from Baltimore, y'all, so I want some snow. You got plans for your birthday? I'm sure it's cold in Maryland. It's always cold up there. I was on the phone with my mother this morning and she went out. She went to the store and she literally had her zipped up to her chin. I was like, dang, girl, you good? "Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you." Just talk like you know us. I do know y'all. I ain't acting. Y'all the homies and them. Everybody. I love my peoples. Oh, so I tell you a little story. Little story. I crashed out on TikTok the other day. Flat out crashed out on TikTok because I ordered some cute little girly stuff. I wanted some cute little outfits and I never got my stuff. So I cussed the lady out because she didn't give me my refund. So if y'all don't see me on TikTok, y'all know why. She should have just gave me my money or sent me my stuff and we wouldn't have these problems. Yep. I can't wait to do the next one. Cause I felt like we ain't it wasn't long enough. We didn't do enough. I want to like go outside. I think, but that's because we didn't go out to eat with y'all. We should have went out to eat with y'all. But we had, when we come to Baltimore, man, it be quick in and out. See this person, see that person, and we got to go. Cause life goes on. And my husband worked like a Jamaican. Cause he just loves to work. Even if when I start to make a lot of money and we're very wealthy, he's still gonna work. Even if I bring him home from corporate America, he's still gonna work because he can't help himself. So I started at 12 ish, 12:02, 12:04. Don't go up there when it's cold. It's a setup every time, every single time. Hey, Florida. Listen, even though I'm in South Carolina, I'm not that far from Florida, but it's been cold here and I don't like that for me. Cause I don't like being cold. Me and Davon talk about this all the time. I would rather be hot than cold. I can't do my bones chilly. I don't like my bones cold. I can't do that. It gives me an attitude. I need the warmth. 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 I can't say it. I appreciate y'all so much. I was so worried yesterday. I was talking to Davon about going live, and I was so worried about, and I'm like, ain't nobody even gonna be on there. Who am I supposed to talk to? And look at y'all showing up for me. Thanks so much. I'm excited about my first live. It was nerve-wracking starting it, but I did it anyway. They say if your dreams aren't big enough if you're not afraid of them. So I guess I gotta feel the fear and do it anyway. So here I am, and I'll be back Friday. I think what's today? Wednesday. Friday. The plan is to do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at lunch, and with the blessing from my sweet husband, I plan to be done working in corporate America come January the 1st. Listen, I love Monopoly. Don't threaten me with a good time, okay? So let me see if I can show you what I'm making. And I'm ready to show y'all my iPad. Don't judge me here. You'll see what I mean when I say that. You'll see why I said that when you see this iPad. I don't need the judgment. But I'm gonna show y'all what my inspiration is for this outfit. Well, for this purse and this sweater. Can y'all see that? So there's the purse and the sweater, and it is so freaking cute. So my mom-in-law texted this to me, and this, this, this is bad. That is bad. Real bad. Real bad. But my mom-in-law sent that to me, and she was just like, all I want for Christmas is this. So here I am going in. I've never made a sweater like that before. I've always wanted to make a sweater full of granny squares. I just never did it. I don't, well, you can't see them up there, but I got a whole bunch of squares up there, right there. I was supposed to be making me a birthday outfit last year. Nope, I'm sure not. I'm sure not following the pattern. I looked at the picture and I liked that it was fall colors. So I already had these colors in the house. So I just was like, "Oh, these should go well together." And I just started making squares. I'm just doing a basic granny square though, using a size J hook. Nothing too fancy. It's just gonna look fancy because of the way I put them together. I'm gonna put a lining in the purse, and I ordered some of those. They're like plastic inserts or something that you put in the purse to make it form like a purse. So I ordered some of those so that I can use that, and I'm gonna put a cute little silk lining in the inside. So my mom-in-law should be very happy for Christmas because this is a lot of work, but the things we do for love. I don't. Oh. Hey, hey, you love to crochet, but what you be working on? I love it too though. Crocheting is everything for me. I can, if I really could sit and just crochet all day, which is why I want to be full-time entrepreneur. Love it. Love crocheting. It's my favorite pastime. It's a part of my therapy sometimes. It calms me down when I feel like I'm ready to go off on somebody. And my dad told me I couldn't go to jail because he don't have bail money. So yes. Okay, slouchy hat. Listen, it is sweater, hat, and scarf season. You keep on making them. Do you sell your finished products? Do you have a website? You on Etsy? Are you going to events or you just crocheting because you like to crochet? Is it just for fun? Okay, yes. Not your head crapping up. Just looking at it. It's not that bad. Yeah, listen, scrunchies is where it's at, okay? When in the summertime, I think that was my biggest hit on my website was the scrunchies. Cause all the girly girlies like they scrunchies. I think the only time that crocheting makes my hands hurt or cramp up is if I'm not drinking enough water, because water is important. And if I'm using a really big hook, like if I'm using like a hook like this size, my hands will start to hurt for real. Because if the hook is that big, then the yarn is huge too. No website yet, but I do sell my crafts. Yes, keep going. I love this for you. Um, I've heard that Etsy is a very good place to start. When I did start when I was a teenager, I started on Etsy and I loved it. Oh, listen, me too. I be crafting all the things. It's kind of sickening. I'm that person that's like, I'm not ready to pay nobody to get it. I'm not ready to pay nobody when I can do it myself. That's why I do my own hair and do all the things by myself. Yeah, them ruffle hats hit. I got one sitting right here. Them ruffle hats hit different. They just it's something about them ruffle hats. They so cute. That's my fall one. That's my fall edition one. It's in the color hot sauce. Water so good. Crazy as a kid, we cried about drinking water. No, 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 seriously. No, seriously. I can't go to bed without a glass of water by my side. A cold one at that. I don't it blows my mind when people be like, I don't like water. It's nasty. It's not supposed to taste good. Oh, okay. Well, you if you think about it, you can switch it over. It's not it well, you don't have to make a whole new Etsy. Or you can put all of the things on there. Thank you about my hair, girl. Um, you can put all of them on there. Just start throwing some of your stuff on there. One or two items and see how they hit online. Where I really like though is when I was living in Baltimore, I used to do shows. I was a part of a flea market and we met up at my old school every week. Loved it. Loved just meeting new people, talking to people about the craft because it makes me happy. Crocheting is my happy place, like for real. So I had no intentions on being the crazy part is I really had no intentions on being live this long. I feel like a normal lunch break is what, like 30 minutes. If you got a good job, your lunch break probably an hour. Probably an hour. But I'm chilling and I'm enjoying myself. And if y'all cool with it, I'm cool with it. At some point, once I end the live and I set up the replay, I'll make sure that I put my Cash App in the description and my website and all of that good stuff and the yarn that I was using today and all of that. Thanks, girl. I'm excited. I was so super nervous about going live. It was tearing me up inside. Everybody late, babe. Nobody's late. Everybody is late. Yes, okay, period. What you cleaning it clean? I got you propped up on my desk. It's crazy. I love it. This is good for me though, to be honest. Oop, you cooking a roast? When we eating? What time? I can get in the car now. It only take me 7.5 hours. 8 on a bad day. I know. I know. And see, I think that's what I was most worried about was like the not editing part because I'm like, I can't take out none of my ums and all of the foolishness that I be saying. Cause like I'm low key crazy to be honest. All by Zell, I ain't gonna make it. Not unless I catch a flight. I got to catch a flight to get up there at 5 o'clock. If I get in the car, it's gonna take us a solid 8 solid 8 hours to get to Baltimore from here. And to be honest, now that I live in South Carolina, I don't have no coat. I can't come to Baltimore until it's warm again. Like, I don't have no coat. I can't be cold. I refuse. If I can control it anyway. That's why I fight with my husband about the heat. I turn the heat on and he cut it off. And when he leave, I'm gonna cut it on again. Oh, stop playing with me. I know. I I'm starting to learn that people like that the most when you just like actually being your authentic self. And like when I first started doing YouTube, I think I've only probably been doing YouTube. I don't know when I posted my first video, but um I'm tripping. But I was so like stuck on like my videos being perfect and but then it would like talk in a certain way because I didn't want people to think she was crazy because I am crazy, so I'm like maybe people should know that I'm crazy. Um so then, people all of my friends and stuff is like just be yourself. And I'm not doing something right. I'm distracted. Hold dice. Hold dice, y'all. Cause what? This is what distraction in real life looks like. Okay. Okay. We back. Okay. So and I was just in the beginning, it was just like, I don't know what, I was worried about what people was going to think about me and all of that. And it was just a nervous situation. But now I'm like really comfortable on YouTube because I'm just like, it's just me talking like regular. And I'm starting to get a lot more comfortable with just being online talking to the camera. That was my biggest worry when I started YouTube. But I love it now. And it's just a lot of fun. And really it's honestly too just like something for me to look back on to because I'm really my YouTube channel is based around showing people what my crochet life looks like what my crochet journey of being a small business owner and what does that look like. I want people to see from scratch like what it looks like. I want to talk to people about everything like that. So I think too it's just something for me to look back on and be like, dang, look how much I've grown, or look at the quality of my work back then versus now, like stuff like that. I'm real excited to go back and look at the videos and see stuff. Like even now, just looking at some of my old videos, I'm like, well, dang, I remember when we was in the apartment and my daughter will be like, look, mommy, it's the old house. And I'm like, now we in the house with, my own office space now. It feels good. It's good to see. I'm glad y'all came to join me at lunch. This is good for me. This is real good for me. I can't stand ads. I am an avid, not commercial watching person. I can't stand ads. If I'm playing a game on my phone and an ad pop up, I'm annoyed. If I'm watching a movie and an ad pop up, I'm annoyed. Especially if I pay for a service to not have ads and you give me ads anyway, I'm fighting words. We might have to scrap because that's crazy work. Crazy work. Okay, I'll do that today. This is why I need my community. Hmm. And thank the Lord for sending my husband my way because he met y'all and and is so much more that I can learn, and I'm excited about that. I'll do that today, Vazel. Thank you. Man, um, I was low key pumped. I think uh my first time um back, I'll do that. Not you too lazy. Did. Oh, okay. Okay. I never knew that. See, this is why I need my people. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I was low key kind of pumped. I had posted when I posted my first short, maybe like 2 months ago or so. Like all of my other like little videos, especially like on TikTok and stuff, they might get like 200 views, 300 views or whatever. Okay, I was frozen and I didn't know why. Oh, okay. Okay. Bet. But yeah, when I had posted that first short on YouTube, that joint I think in like less than 24 hours it had like 1.2k views, and I was like, "Oh, look at my little video going baby viral or whatever." I was all pumped and stuff. I say, "Okay, this might be a good idea." Bazel, you need to look at some ideas. Send me some pictures or ideas of what it is that you're looking for your blanket for your dog so I can tell you what I can do. But I love this season because I like to wear sweaters. I like to make sweaters, and I'm working on like two different sweaters for myself simultaneously. I'm one of those people who just like I think of an idea, I write it down, and then here I am making something new the day after, and I'm like, well, I got other stuff so I'm like I got probably a good 16 to 20 work in progress that I have in my office somewhere. Okay, bet. You ain't got say less. So I'm working on this green sweater that I showed in the beginning. It's just a uh regular granny square sweater. This is the sleeve. I'm almost done the sleeve. But I want this one to be super, super long. So once I'm finished making both sleeves, put them together, and then I'm gonna add length. I want this to go all the way down to my ankles. So yeah, it's gonna take me a while. And get this though, I need it to be finished by December the 19th because I got a wedding to go to. Don't tell nobody. I only did one sleeve though. I'm gonna get it done eventually, one day. Um, I know, right? It's gonna be so long. I can't wait to sashay around. St. Augustine, Florida in my new sweater. Um, that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nighttime and it should be good as long as I finish it. But I also have another sweater that I'm working on because I am a lover of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I love the granny stitch cardigans, hexagon cardigans because they're so easy. That's all that is. It's so easy. And yeah, I think I'm 5'4", so it's gonna be long, but it's not gonna be 6'2" long. I can't wait to wear it though. I feel like it's gonna be just what I'm pictured in my head, but I'm excited for that. Another square done. That was 3, guys. Oh, look at that. I didn't cut that one. 3 more done. I really need them plastic things to come in the mail so I can start putting these squares together. Yeah, I need that to happen like tomorrow. Oh, I got another story. Listen, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. And so much so that we're having a Christmas Eve party here, and it's Nightmare Before Christmas thing. And I'm trying to make me a sweater for that too, but half it's going to be half black and white on one side and then half of this other color. This one. Half of this color. So it's like all of those Sally colors. Love it. So it'll be half this and half black and white. And I want to wear that on Christmas Eve. Come on. Come on. You can come. It's Christmas Eve at our house. And it's probably going to be a show. Because every time we have a party, it's always a show. But yesterday, this is my other story time. I went into Michael's because I was out Instacarting to pick up order from somebody and I ended up buying yarn. Okay. More yarn because yarn was 35% off. And I had a $5 voucher, so I paid close to nothing for these expensive skeins. Now, the story to this is I'm walking through. I picked up the bag that I was supposed to pick up and I'm buying my yarn. I'm at the register. The manager comes out and they're talking about all of these orders that they had to pack or whatever for people who's ordering online and coming to pick up in store. And I was like, man, I'm out here Instacart. And I said, I would love to just come in here and pack all of your orders. I'm like, I like to shop, spending somebody else's money. Absolutely. So I would love to do that. And she's like, for real? And I'm like, yeah, I said, it sounds like a cool thing. Me, naive as crap. She's like, well, go ahead and apply for go ahead and apply for the position, honey. I'll pull your application and get you an interview tomorrow. And I was like, wait, what? That's not what I came in here for. How did I walk into Michael's to do shopping for somebody else and end up with a job offer? And I and I'm like, but I told her I was like, yeah, when I used to work at Joann's, that's what I used to do, not even thinking that she was gonna be like, you want a job? Like, girl, no, I don't want no job. I'm trying to get out of the one I got now so I can be an entrepreneur. I don't want to be here. And they don't make enough money for me, no way. But then I'm like, that discount for the yarn would be clutch. I'm just saying. But they don't make enough for me. So scratch that, stay where I'm at, and keep working towards my goals. But I'm like, I was on the phone with my mom, and I was like, bro, how did I walk in to buy yarn and leave with a job offer? Like, how does one, you can't make this stuff up. I was tripping for the rest of the day. Like, she don't even know me. Have no idea that I'm mentally insane. I know, babe. Okay. So, thanks to my babe for always keeping me on time. I love that man with my life. It is 12:59 and I got other things to do. I love you guys to pieces. I thank everybody for joining me because this was so good for me and I was scared. And just with being on here with y'all, it made me not so scared. So, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with others, put it in your Discord. Okay. I will be back Friday at lunch. Bring me some food. Bye, guys. I don't know how to end it. I don't know how to end it. Hit the X. Maybe I should hit the X. All right.